Feels like setting I'm trapped in your fire. Every kiss pulls me under further, drowning deep in the pulse of desire. I can't live without you. Sugar, tear me apart. Sweetest poison straight to the heart. Sugar, breaking my bones. Candy coated chaos, love overthrown. Whisper my name in the dark. Pull me closer, feel me spark. Bodies moving, no escape. Your touch rewrites the shape of fate. Sugar, oh sugar. Skin to skin, let's blur the line. Lose control, your lips on mine. Sugar, I'm yours tonight. Sugar, tear me apart. Sweetest poison straight to the heart. Sugar, breaking my bones. Candy coated chaos, love overthrown.
Afternoon, good morning, wherever you are. It is Monday here. It's another day. I feel like it's been over a week, give or take, since I was last on. Anyway, we're here. We're chilling out. It's been a fun weekend. Obviously, we caught up with the likes of the State of Play last week. Then we caught up with the likes of Summit Game Fest that was on Saturday. Today I kind of just real quickly, unfortunately, got spoiled a little bit, so I kind of just quickly went through the Xbox showcase, and there's some things on it that got me intrigued. But anyway, we did the Future Game Show for a little bit as well on Sunday, and I think the last one is the PC Gaming Show, which I haven't got around to yet. I'll probably end up doing that either tomorrow. Maybe I'll watch a few trailers tonight. I think it was today, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was today. So we're going to jump into that. But overall, there was some interesting stuff. Definitely some interesting stuff. I obviously had some takes on the Sony State of Play with the Wolverine, God of War, things like that overall. And the Summer Games Fest, in my view, was definitely a better... I felt better. It was a better hit. Like, having Resident Evil Veronica as the opening was just... Like, I'm no longer a Resident Evil fan, but even I could feel the hype on that one there. That was actually pretty damn cool. The new trailers, things for like... I want to keep talking about Control Resident because I'm really looking forward to that. September is so fucking stacked, it is ridiculous. I have no idea. Like, some of these guys are going to have to end up delaying or pushing forward some of their titles because it's just way too congested, right? And not everyone's going to pick up every single game. Like, they've got a better chance of trying to stagger them out, but everyone's fighting for that September spot. Everyone thinks that they're going to be able to finish their games within a week. It's absolutely crazy. I mean, for me alone, I've got Chosen This Guy's second chapter. I want to check out Blood of the Dawnwalker, Control Resonant. You got Onimusha that comes out that month as well. And leading up before that, there was Beast of Incarnation, which is going to be Game Pass Day 1. Later on this month, I've got the likes of The Adventures of Elliot, which I'm still not too sure exactly which platform I want to pick it up on. I don't know whether or not if I want to pick it up on PlayStation or PC. Nice to play it on a Steam Deck, but I don't think I will. I think that's definitely something I want to be able to stream. And I think I would like a physical copy, so I think I might pick it up for the PS5 as long as the PS5 copy isn't ridiculous, which a completely different point as well. Control Resident, digital version. So here's the thing: digital version on Xbox, because it doesn't have the early access, it's like $80 something. Then you got the PS4 version digital, which is $105. So there's already a discrepancy of roughly $20. Okay. And then from 105, you go to the physical versions here in New Zealand, which go for a scary 140. Like, what the hell, man? What is going on? We're just getting absolutely shafted when it comes to like some of these third-party titles here in NZ. Like Trials of the Sky second chapter. I didn't buy a physical one because I wanted it. It wasn't coming out on day one here. It was delayed. So I got digital version instead, and even the physical one's at 140. It's the same thing. Like, I'd rather just get a digital one. They're not. And here's the thing: it's not the. I don't think it's the publisher per se, right? It's just here we have so many different fucking channels, so many middlemen in the way, right? Because you'd have the dev and the publisher that usually gets done for our region anyway. That usually gets done out in either the UK or Singapore, right? And then before anything else, those titles go to Australia first, and then Australia gets cut. These middlemen in Australia, they get a cut, and then it comes to New Zealand and with the New Zealand middlemen, and then they get a cut, and then it goes to the retailer, and then they get a cut, and then it goes into the shelf, and the fucking discrepancy of $40, absolutely crazy, absolutely insane. Anyway, so yeah, September stacked. Like, there's a lot of things going on for it. So I don't know exactly how I want to manage it, because there's a bunch of games that I want to get through. I want to play, talking to some other people. It's about time I finish Rebirth, and I think the best way for me to do that is to replay it. So I think the time that I played it, maybe I wasn't in the right spot, maybe I was in the right mood. And I replay Rebirth. I need to get back into Elden Ring. I've got Banishes that I need to finish. I got 007 that I want to finish. I shouldn't say need, want to. Banishes I want to finish. 007 I want to finish. Adventures of Elliot that comes out later on this month. Then I just want to check out Beast of Incarnation to see exactly how it is. Because it might be good, right? It might be good, and maybe it'll be something that I actually want to tag onto and keep playing it. Who knows? We don't know. right? So we see exactly how that goes. And then in between that, I'm currently playing a bit of PoE 2 in the season, so maybe I'll do that in the weekend. And just jump on, we're just going to chill with some PoE 2 in the weekend. Destiny 2, final content patch drops the 9th, which is tomorrow, or I think that's the 9th in the US, so it should be Wednesday for us, or 10 o'clock in the evening. Not going to do that. So there's that I want to jump in the weekend. So it's either PoE 2 or Destiny 2 over the weekend. June already is quite busy. I think I underestimated it, but also at the same time, I've relaxed a little bit and kind of just been on and off, and maybe I don't want to play something and everything else. And the funny thing is, I just end up procrastinating anyway. So I rather just I should really try and push myself to enjoy a lot of this media that I've picked up. Like I bought the damn games, I might as well just try and play them, right? That's in June, and then July we'll do a bit of a mix-up. We're going to take away the likes of PoE 2, Destiny 2, we're going to take that away. We want to jump into Power World. 1.0 gets released July 10th, so around July 10th, I'll have a server up. We're going to jump into Power World, and hopefully around then, I should be on Adventures of Elliot, Rebirth, or Elden Ring. Or Rebirth and Elden Ring, depending on how long Adventures of Elliot is. So I'm going to switch between the two. But anyway, yep, there's a lot of things, a lot of games I want to get through, a lot of things I want to play. So it's about time I pull finger and really just start playing the stuff. And if the game ends up being shit, we just drop it, right? Like, no, we don't need to finish a game. If it's bad, it's bad. Like, there's no point playing something bad, no point playing something you're not entertained, no point playing something that you're forcing yourself to do. Let's just, go through it. It's the same. It's kind of like the feeling I have with this game, where I personally don't feel like I'm forcing myself to play this, because I actually want to know what's happening. All right, but at the same time, it's really hard to recommend sometimes to someone else for them to actually go through a playthrough, because the game can be quite janky. So anyway, so we had a bit of a puzzle here to do. We had to unlock this somehow. The thing with this was that you could only go up this way. We did something here so we could raise the gate. We did something there to raise the gate. We went in. So in this... yeah, so unless we're pulling this thing out completely, because we can't even move that up anyway. So we have to drag this out. And we're going to turn it. Right, I'm going to keep pushing this out a little bit, because we want to use it to climb. Probably climb this bit here. Yep. Can't go there. Can't see anything from there. Oh, why did we need to climb this then? Can't see anything there to break the chain. And that ends there. So this is where we got up to last time. I was just trying to figure out exactly what we needed to do. So that trolley can push us up. Maybe that way was only to come back down. Because we need to get the mechanism going for that. So we went up, we had a look around, we go through the loading screen. The left took us to... there was an item up here. I guess we can use the rope. Okay, so the rope's there. That allows us to run back and forth. Or climb at least. Okay. So then if we go down, we push the trolley back, we can then climb back up and lift it up. Okay. That should be the idea. See? It's amazing what happens if you just like give yourself a week. No, that needs to be pushed forward a little bit more. And we turn it. And we push this all the way through. And we run back, climb the rope. Okay, it allows us to get up. Okay, we wheel this bad boy up. Very nice. Now we can drag that off the lifts. I don't remember how far am I pushing this again. I don't even know what happened. Did the bridge collapse? The bridge collapsed. Okay, so another bridge collapsed. These guys are going to respawn. I know it. And then what? There's nowhere to turn this thing. I don't think I can climb or interact with anything here. Like that's the thing, right? Like I'm here, there's no way back. Even if I push the trolley back a little bit. Ah. There we go. Okay. Kinda glad I looked up for a little bit. Okay, thank you, Intia, for being there. No, that's not what I want. That's the chain. Good? We are good. Rocking on was bad.
Sebastian, what is this
We're good.
place?
It's not. It's only. The people were angry. And for good reason. Rebel camp.
Reveal.
They change the guard when they bring the food. The old ones scarper while the new ones are still busy with the victuals. While they have their hands full, we take them.
Someone's got some explaining to do. This goes up. What is this?
Right, Sebastian, fess up. What's going on?
What matters is that Pennington must pay. There is nothing else.
We really know. Okay, hang on. Really sudden. I was actually waiting around to try to use the bathroom, but it's occupied. So I'm gonna do that real quick right now. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Okay, so quick pause. All right, quick pause. I'm gonna be right back. All right, not gonna be too long. We're back. All right. And some good news. I also have my code for 007. So I'm going to redeem that tonight. Get that a reinstall. Might give it a go on PC. Just to see how it goes. Just to see how it goes. Okay. So we've got to confront Sebastian. Take your stuff. Since you guys are dead, you won't be needing it. I mean, I think we kind of knew. It was kind of obvious. Sebastian was clearly up to some shit down here, right? I mean, he was the last man here, but also at the same time, he would have had some resentment about being left down here, right?
Sebastian Priest. In the mine, you were to tend to the sick. Instead, you afflicted them.
What? No. This is a heinous lie. I gave my life for it.
You turned into a tyrant until revolt emerged among the exhausted survivors.
They must have gone mad down in the dark. Their rage found a target in me, the captain's man. I died innocent. I died a hero.
You lied.
You lied to yourself, to your men, to us. You lied to your wife. Why did you really come back?
I didn't. I never did that. It's not me. It's all a lie. I love Helen with all my heart. Pennington must pay. You must make Pennington pay for his crimes.
You'll not get away with this, Sebastian. Come back here, you coward!
I don't think he's coming back.
Path is clear.
We go deeper.
You coward. Come back here. Gonna be respawns now, right? Surely. Oh, okay, I guess not. I saw the corpses and stuff there. I was expecting respawns. Mobs and stuff, but I guess not. Alright, we keep going.
I can't believe Sebastian lied to us all. To Helen.
Is this why the creature is angry? That would be.
Perhaps. Sebastian wants Pennington to be punished at all costs, and I'm not sure why.
There's something else to this. Oh, I keep pressing the wrong button. Okay.
Cannon powder.
That leads us down to the bottom. Well, what's over here? Is there anything else I can interact with over here? No. Surely this bottom bit is a bit of a trap, right? No? Free walk? An item?
Christ, where are we now?
Damn, we gotta go through all this shit all over again. Another chain to break. What is this? Can't see where the next breakage is. There'll be an encounter here.
Miners, left to die in sickness and starvation. Helen was right. This was an atrocity. But she blamed the wrong man.
I write these words to any who read them because someone has to tell the truth of what happened here in Fort Jericho. I've stolen a pen and paper from a guard in what is now my prison, and with it I shall speak. My name is Hazel Upchurch. I've in New Eden. The sickness first affected the men mining in the mountain beneath the fort. Lieutenant Priest had them walled up under orders from the captain, supposedly to prevent the spread of the disease. And then he walled himself in with them to care for them as he would have. As he would have it, sorry. He does not care for them. He cares only for the medal that awaits him. I've seen the real Sebastian Priest, and he is cruel. This brave hero ward men alive. Few dare speak of his inhumanity. If I ever leave here, I shall do it. I shall speak, though I be the first and only. So he wanted to be a hero, and he was expecting to get out of here alive. But then things changed. Things changed. Let's check that out afterwards, eh? Let's go up here first. Open the chest. Okay. Now we're about to zoom across.
Call on me.
Can't zoom me back. I can. Let's just zoom across that side. Let's have a look around here first, before we go zooming across the place.
A lot of men were locked in here.
Left to the pit, only restrained by the fear of falling.
Expecting something else to spawn? That's what I need to break for the bridge. Thing is, this chain, I don't feel like I can find the link. Let's go check what was up. I feel like this is the proper way to go. And the path at the top was just some random room that I could probably just have a look at.
Still impressive.
What is that? Altar. Oh, it's the altar of invisible. That's what it is. Alright, how are you? Happy Monday. Hope you had a good weekend. I'm kind of tired. Not tired enough to like be like, I'm gonna stop playing games. No, I'm just a little worn out. A little worn out. Glad you made it. Haven't gone through much, just going through here and trying to get through this puzzle. I don't know if you remember last time we were in the mines. We figured out what to do. And Lieutenant Priest, the so-called hero that was trapped in here. And he was named the hero because he stayed with the people in here, trying to defend them to the very end. Anyway, apparently he did it not out of goodwill, but to try and get a medal. And he forced some of the infected into areas and he walled them off. Basically, he wanted to get rid of all the people who were infected and then come out of this unscathed. He did not get out of this unscathed. He's dead. So, yeah, I realized stream because I was going to whine about being tired on Discord. Yeah, I just want to chill and looking at all the stuff that's happening and it's coming out. Yeah, let's just play some games, right? If I'm not gonna watch TV shows, then I should be playing through my library of games for entertainment. That's the idea. That's what we should be doing. Not sitting there thinking about what to do with your life. Because looking at this month alone, 007. Oh, so I got a new code for 007 on PC. I got it on console. I got a new one on. Got a new code for PC. So I want to maybe jump on the PC version. If it's nice and smooth to run.
The sight of them makes me wonder if their resistance was even worth it in the end.
You're standing amidst their bodies with nothing but silence for your answer. What do you think?
Yeah, what do you think? Got Adventures of Elliot. So Adventures of Elliot is like a 2D side-scroller adventure. Not side-scroller, 2D adventure. Think of like Zelda, the old school Super Nintendo Zelda games. I really want to play that. It's HD 2D sprites. I don't care. I want to play it. I want to jump into that. I gotta go through Final Fantasy Rebirth. I gotta carry on with Elden Ring. I got Control Resonant coming up, but that's not until September. Got Beast of Incarnation I want to try. Power Word, because you bring up Power Word server for like 1.0. That's what I got. That's what I'm planning as well. Jumping back on Destiny 2. God, that sound. Oh. Jump back on Destiny 2 for a little bit. Got to carry on with PoE 2 season. All these things to keep myself entertained. So if there's ever a time where I'm going to be sitting around going, I'm bored, I've got nothing to do. Well, my backlog says otherwise. I got a little wispy thingy here. Give me a soul shard. I need to do a bit more research as well as to what are the rules when it comes to like building bases, or how many bases you can build if I end up putting up a server.
Body.
Oh no. That doesn't sound good. Guess we can jump.
These must be Sebastian's remains.
said he was the last to die. Said he shot himself when hope ran out. That someone stove this fella's head in with a pike. This was no romantic suicide. This was bloody murder. Plus, there's no ghost tie. And look, the mark from before.
No ghost tie. So why did he not pale and become a spectre like the rest?
Sebastian told Helen a story. His prominent chest wound was part of it. But it's a fiction. He spun her a lie.
I'm starting to doubt the lieutenant's ghost. I think it's an effigy of Sebastian sent to get close to Helen. Maybe even to Pennington. Not a spectre. Something more elaborate. But what? And why?
So we don't think it's actually him?
Sebastian is a doll, stuffed with stolen memory, made by whatever lurks down here.
It's leeching Helen's essence. We must tell her.
Whatever about Helen. First we need to find the doll maker.
Good call. We need to find the doll maker. That's each guild starts with 1 base, and as you go, you get up to 4. That's default. So that's the thing, is that how does each guild interact with each other when it comes to resources and whatnot? Because it could be a case that everyone can just make their own little guild, right, and they can do whatever the hell they want. But then you have to be mindful of like key locations and resources, yeah? And then if you have everyone in the same guild, jeez, that's pretty low. If you have everyone in the same guild, then not everyone can kind of customize their surrounding, I guess, is that the best way to put it? Like, but you know what I mean, like. Oh. Most materials have a placeable gather spot now, because I think there was this cliffside, not cliff, yeah, no, it was like a high cliffside or something, and I think not iron. What was that? There was something that was being mined there, and we built a base up there because it was just the easiest place or the best place. Oil. It's about gathering oil. Why is it oil? Why does it have to be oil? Why couldn't it be something cheaper, like, I don't know. Trigger alert. Guess we can't jump up there for whatever reason because it's too high. Even though it's not. But yeah, so I think that was the thing. I was trying to figure out exactly if I just want it to be a joint thing, right? And then if I just have it as a joint thing, and then people can start building their bases from like other areas or whatnot, or like each person or each group or whatever it is you want to call it within the guild can nominate a spot that them and their group can like have a base and whatnot, and they can do whatever they want with it. Or we just have everyone separate. But then having everyone separate kind of... Here's the thing. Having everyone separate, I feel like defeats the purpose of having everyone jump online to play. Like we just a small little group. And I want to... Because we're a group, this might be a bad idea. Because we're a group, I want to increase the difficulty, which in a way indirectly forces us to hunt in packs. Because if you go out solo, you run the risk of getting yourself killed. When I played last There was only tree and stone spots, but now you can place ore, coal, quartz, and sulfur. Maybe it was quartz? Or coal? No, it was coal, I think. Maybe it was coal. Big boy!
Get back up.
Oh. Ow. Ow. Ow, ow, ow! Dodge out of the way! This is what happens when I haven't played for a while. Pot, 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 pot.
Standing by.
Oh god, I can't cancel. Haha!
Lost in the dark.
Woohoo!
And one by one they died.
If you want a one-bit guild, you could probably want to increase the amount of possible bases a little. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I suppose.
Is instead of the standard 4, increase it up to like maybe 6? Or maybe even 8? No, I think 6 should be enough. Because I don't think it's worth having, like, just say for example, the server holds up to 10 people and I get 10 people, I don't want to have 10 bases. So I don't think everyone is going to individually want to look after their own base. I don't think. I feel like some would be like, oh yeah, no, let's just create a communal. Some will be like, I want to make a communal base, 1 or 2, because it's close to resources that I want to have, or it's close to this, or it's close to that, or whatever it is. And then they can build their little hut, or their little house, or whatever it is that you want to call it there. I don't think a lot of people would want to actually have their own dedicated spot. I don't think anyway. Okay, so if we bring that back. No, we should just be going through here. So we currently have it on this base. We have a crafting main base, a mining base, a breeding base, and a base just for teleporting.
I know the stink is long since gone, but I swear I smell it anyway.
Because the places can be quite big. Like if you get like a nice flat area, you can actually, I would say you can actually just build basically nearly everything there. Crafting, mining, and breeding base. I would think. Like, we did it before? Yeah, no, we did it before. Except for the crafting, well, the gathering part or the mining part. Before you have the nodes. I'm sure it's the power limit. Yeah, I guess with more people, you probably just want to have more resources running more efficiently. So then, you would almost want to have... You almost want to have, like, maybe 2 bases close to each other. Because when you have, like, a crafting and a main base, and a mining base, and a breeding base too far apart, like, you're basically just taking a large area and then duplicating that later on. Yeah, I don't know how to manage that. Got a bit of time, right? 1.0 is not until July, so time's gonna go by real quick anyway. so I'm sure, I'm very sure it's going to creep up to me and I'm going to be like, oh my god, I haven't thought about exactly how this is going to work. But we'll get there.
I never again saw the sun.
The thought scares you.
Aye.
Yep, I will think about it. But I'll be sending a message out in the Discord just to confirm. I think so far, not including who they might bring. And I'm assuming yourself will join as well. I think I've got like 5, including me. That's 6. Okay, that doesn't include anyone else that might come on board. So that could actually jump up to like 7, 8. 7, 8 different time zones. A bit of a mix of time zones. Which I think is nice because it's like, when I do this in July, I won't be on it every single day. I want to be able to jump on the weekend. Oh, those screams. I want to be able to jump onto another weekend, build some stuff, craft some stuff, jump on with some friends, go capture some pals, should I say, do a little bit of prog, do a little bit of exploring, running around, you know, that kind of jazz. Just chill. Chill and power.
Close.
Getting real close. There's got to be a fight here, surely.
Someone's left us a fire camp to use.
Oh, we are. Bundle works as long as no one's an asshole. Yeah, no, I'm filtering it quite a bit. So I think worst case scenario is some light griefing with like, not when it comes to resources, because I think with the way the game works, it's quite easy to have the pals do all the work. I think with the eggs, I have this funny feeling with the eggs, we're going to increase the timer of the eggs. So that when you go, if you've captured eggs and you want to hatch them, you just go and do it instantly. I think. I have a funny feeling I'm going to get voted out to say that, no, can we please increase the hatch rate? We don't want to wait. Oh God, what is that noise? What is that creepy noise? You can make a box to store stuff that only you can access. Waiting 72 hours for huge eggs really sucks. Yep. Some of us got impatient. I just said it's part of the game. Like, just leave it as it is. But I got vetoed out on that one. And rightly so. What I think first is I want to sometime this weekend, or maybe even earlier, is to put it out there on the Discord, see who's keen.
No? Moving on then.
Oh, we have to come back here at some point. Still got an ability to unlock. and we can't go through that way without it. Which means we're kind of forced to go this way. Find a way how to unlock this thing. I don't think I'm going the right way here. The best thing computer currently lowers it to 12 hours, but needs so much energy.
I think. I sense the vivid echo of a ghost's memory.
What are you? You? No. No.
You will return and unchain me. Pennington! I will let you rest. The deeds shall be free.
What is going on?
Whatever sculpts down here, Pennington's presence gives it life.
That woman he jailed. Could this be all her? Her anger that binds it all.
Remember the ghost who manifested out of the beast? Katie wet herself. She called her Deborah.
Another ghost channeling the wrath of lesser specters. Can't be a coincidence.
Something to do with the nightmare. Surely. We're getting close to a boss fight, surely. Okay. Time to get into the serious gaming position. Oh my god, it's so dark. It is so dark.
Can you see it?
Not yet.
Pennington. Have you returned, Captain? At long last, will you free me?
I've got a bad feeling about this.
What happens if we do?
And climb, and knock, and the captain will taste his own medicine.
What the
You're
fuck?
Deborah, right? Pennington had you arrested and clapped you in chains.
A broken bomb, locked away, forgotten, down in the dark. Lift the heavy chains from her, free me.
If we do, will you talk with us?
She's gonna free herself. Or not. Oh, God.
No chit-chat, eh?
Here it comes.
Okay. Yes, you can.
Bad timing.
Whoa!
Her last strike weakened the chains. Free her.
Okay, I get it. I get it now. I get it. Don't worry. We're...
The chains are coming undone. This is your chance.
Okay.
Shite, this is useless.
Oh, one more? Oh, shit. Ow. Ah!
Her last strike weakened the chains. Free her.
Wait! Reload. Huh? What do I do? Oh, okay. I'm like, what do I do here? Oh dear.
Release her! Where are you in there? I'll get rid of them.
I gotta be careful here. Damn! Oh my god.
This is not pleasant. This is not pleasant.
Okay, they don't do a lot of damage. Okay, so I need to free her. I need to guess which one it is. It's not that. Oh, hello. Fluke Perry, I'll take it.
Pleasant.
And Tia, I know, I still had to figure out what the mechanic was here.
Let me go right now.
I've got you.
Okay, we're doing this all over again? Okay, hang on. We need a burst. Make sure I'm reloaded. Reload. Okay. One more. Where's your ads? Whoa!
I can see the weaker links.
Oh, wait, she's gonna do something. Yeah, okay. Banish? Oh.
Where did you go? I'll free you once I've taken care of them.
Not that one. Okay. Ow! I'm trying to bury him.
Free me!
Oh. There's a lot going on in this. Oh shit! Sorry.
On my board.
Can I say hello again? You're not. So focus on your voice. Oh, that works. Oh God, get out of here! Oh my God, why are you throwing rocks and stuff now? Okay, okay. They will know the pits.
Call on me, Red. Look to me.
Oh. Reload. One more. No! God damn it. Oh, I keep pressing the wrong button. Oh, that works. That really worked. Okay, come on, come on, come on. Oh! Don't fall for it yet. Okay. Not difficult, but very interesting fight.
It's over. Go in peace.
No peace, no pardon, naught but darkness and decay.
No. All this must stop, and you must stop it.
Dark decay and the maddest words of the worst of men.
Whose words? Pennington's?
The worst of men.
I don't know why it's giving me Attack on Titan vibes.
When the maddening silence becomes the darkest night, the faintest voice is welcome as the dawn. Deborah.
She was the one who also summoned the beast. She's tied to this whole thing.
I've had enough minds for a lifetime. Can we go now?
What's with the shackles? Oh, we do have a fancy new amulet. Defeat an enemy with a banish. Refills the spirit gauge. So, inventory. Okay. So, is that us? Pick up some random things off from the wall. Like, that was an interesting fight. I felt very engaged, even though it was... like, it was alright. For first time. I can't imagine doing it again, though.
What was that thing?
Puppeteer. Every dead thing we've met was controlled by its anguish. Sebastian especially. The miners were wronged, but the woman Pennington locked up is at the root of it all. So what now?
Helen is compromised.
Helen's grip on power was already fragile when we found out that her husband was a spy.
Is Pennington any more trustworthy? He let everyone suffer so he wouldn't have to face his own cruelty.
But eventually, we'll get to take sides.
They left me here to rot. They'll not have me.
The Pennington locked this woman up. Pennington locked this woman up down here. Helen's partner or husband decided to sacrifice himself to try and look like the hero. But really, he did it to look like the hero, but not actually do anything. And then he got killed because I would say they found out what he was up to. But then he could haunt his wife, or his wife could see his spirit. However, he clearly lied to her as to what was happening. And so she gains influence within the camp. And Pennington goes crazy, haunted, most likely, by the puppeteer. With the aid of the ghosts of Sebastian Priest, deep in the mines, the banisher found Scrawled on the walls and corpses, a necromancer's mark. Great spectral chains block the way. We've done that. Oh, that's the last thing. Strange cries resound in the tunnels. Banishers also learned that Sebastian Priest was no hero. He led the repression of the rebellious miners. They wanted out, and he kept them there. Yeah, the puppeteers are linked to an old victim of the Captain Pennington's ruthlessness. Under the entity under the mines is a puppeteer with a grudge against the captain. Yep. I don't know if the hunting cases leave sufficient notes for you to just really analyze and look through them. Like, maybe I should have just fast traveled. Maybe I should have just fast traveled, eh?
What is it?
The rush after the fight. It'll pass.
It's Sebastian, isn't it? You know I'm me, right? That I'm no puppet.
Aye.
Do you, though?
Aye. My head may say different, but I know it in my heart.
Do we now? Oh wow, this is taking us all the way out. Okay. Maybe this was the best way. It's a damn long way.
Fresh air. At last.
You did well down there, young man.
Thank you, Master.
Chest. Strange, I can't just open the door. Very strange.
Stay exactly where you are.
What do you hope to gain?
I'll bring back a little discipline for a start.
What is Helen doing?
Why, this is mutiny.
It is justice. Justice long denied.
Wait!
Thought you'd been killed in the mines.
Soon blow lie dead in the mines.
Neither one more word nor a move from you.
The mines are cleansed of their madness, which is more than I can say for this room.
You banished the thing in a pit. Truly, it's gone.
Aye, the puppeteer is no more. The siege is lifted. Don't get excited. You're still up to your neck in shite. You've still to answer for what you did and what you did not.
I do not answer to civilians, nor to mutineers.
You will answer to the dead.
Once a woman in chains cried out and you did not listen. This is why you're cursed. Confess. Your future and the future of many depends on it.
I'll confess there is no future. I'll confess I led us here to make our final stand.
And we still stand. To that I'll confess, and claim the credit.
We fall one by one.
Then we weep, we rage, but we stay loyal and true. Even the widows must stay true.
And fear you dither. Guilt is not
Fear
eating
you
this
dither
person.
While folk die, soldiers will not long stay loyal to a coward.
I do not fear a future already written. The die is cast. I dither not. I hold, and watch the end unfold.
There's more to this. An older guilt. A deeper fear.
Okay. So I was wrong, there was a guilt. Okay. We need to really think about this. I mean, I think regardless, no matter what, we're either going to banish or ascend the ghost. But out of these two, who was the worst? Or should I say out of the three? Or even the four? Because there's Deborah. There's Sebastian Priest, Helen Priest, and Captain fucking Pennington.
We return with answers to find you in full mutiny. Why now, Helen?
Sebastian returned, disturbed. I thought he'd left you dead in the mines. Your mission had failed. I could no longer wait.
Sebastian lied to you. In fact, why are we not telling her about the puppeteer Sebastian?
Captain, why did you send Sebastian Priest down the mine? I knew quarantine would be trying. A competent commander was required to keep order, keep them alive long enough to recover. I chose my lieutenant. I erred. He was not competent. All died. Your husband was no hero, Mrs. Priest.
Yeah.
You murdered him and now you take his honor too. Another nail in your well-earned coffin, Captain.
He's not
So,
wrong.
Helen, thing is,
Not now. She's not ready.
So, when do we... what do you mean she's not ready? Your husband was a fraud.
You may be to blame for the tragedy in the mines, Pennington, or you may not. But the puppeteer wanted you dead. Some years back, you accused a local woman of witchcraft. You locked her up. The puppeteer was quite angry about that.
at last the die stops rolling. My number has come up. I'll tell it now. I'll tell it all.
Then explain.
You accused a woman of witchcraft. If it were not slander, why can you not face her?
There was no slander. It was true. She was corrupt. She was evil. And she was a school teacher. Someone had to think of the children.
It's horse shit, but he seems to believe it. We're getting closer to the truth.
You acted irrationally.
You acted irrationally. You blamed the plague on a witch, yet applied a quarantine.
You recognized her in the puppeteer, didn't you?
I'm sorry. Puppeteer? That's what was in the mines, wasn't it? And you knew, didn't you? How long? For how long have you known?
What I know and you do not would fill a library.
Helen is misguided. Under Sebastian's malign influence, she will remain so. Yet Pennington is little better. Which way do you lean?
Helen Priest is clearly compromised. The captain's a dick. However, I'm hoping that whatever I select the end goal is to banish or ascend Sebastian Priest's ghost. She's luring him with her feminine wiles. Clearly that means she's a witch. You are all witches. All females are witches. He said, no man ever. The captain must be disposed. True, but Helen Priest is clearly compromised. No, I'm not gonna personally. Just throw some ashes at someone, you know, dab some, I don't know, leaves on them or something, do some black voodoo or something.
Though you and your pistol mean well, Mrs. Priest, you do not understand the power that guides you.
Do what you must, and face the consequences. Cast the die.
I will.
What is this? Okay, so before I even select one here, I'm going on a rant right now. Right fucking now. This game was very intriguing. For the first time, you get to actually decide what to do. Life or death situations between banishing the ghost or sacrificing a human. And it was very clear that sacrificing humans meant you could bring Antia back to life. But that causes a moral dilemma, yeah? It's not something you should do, or something forbidden. But the character or the story wanted you to feel as if, hey, you can bring your lover back. And then all these stories so far have made you question about which one do you want to go for. And the first few have been quite good and interesting and intriguing, and it made you really think. And I even found myself coping and trying to justify my decision, because we decided from the start, no matter what, we are not going to bring Antia back, we're going to ascend her. So regardless what happens, we will always banish or ascend the ghost and not sacrifice a single human, whether they did good or whether they did bad. And if they did bad, we lied to ourselves and justified it. I would say the last couple of hunting cases have fallen off the cliff a little bit. Because in this situation, in my view, in this situation, I don't want this choice right now. Do I spare or sacrifice Captain Pennington? The reason being is he hasn't said anything about this witch. He hasn't said anything else about Deborah. He hasn't said anything else about this person he chained up and left down there. The other thing is we don't know how Helen Priest took our comments about the fact that she is compromised. I just went straight to this. Like, I spare him because I want to see Helen's reaction and then talk to Helen about it. It's just a, yeah, but yeah, pretty sure somebody did say that once upon a time. They probably did. It might have been the Greeks. All the men liked each other back then. So like, I don't like how it seems like it was a budget thing where they just ran out of budget and they couldn't carry on with the story or whatever it is. Because the game went from like mid, right, and they started climbing, and now it's just kind of just diving off a cliff slowly. It's like paragliding down.
All right. No more lies, no more hate, and no more mutiny. You mean well, but no good can come of it. The puppeteer sent the captain spectres.
It also sent an unwitting assassin. You, Helen Priest.
The ghost by your side is not your husband. It's a husk, a sham.
She doesn't
an
want to believe that.
elaborate fake.
Your beloved Lieutenant Priest was no hero.
How do you expect her
He was
to just
determined.
accept this?
His victims dead in the mines tell the story.
I am Sebastian Priest. I love my wife. I want her safe.
You're a scarecrow, built from Helen's idealized memories of the man she loved. then
How can
sent
she
to
believe?
trick her into
How
meeting.
could she believe this in one go?
Without the puppeteer, the veneer will fade. Soon you'll be a spectre once more.
I loved you so.
You haven't lied to her yet? I'm about to go on a second rant.
I'm not sure I understand what just happened. But you, Ellen Price, are under arrest.
You're still a prick.
For your trouble.
We don't even know what happened! What happened to the
Loving him,
witch?
right or wrong, made me who I am. How much of you is made from loving your man?
Probably not enough.
Dawn, at last.
Looks like the nightmare's curse is lifted here. Job done.
Not quite. So, because you haven't lied to her yet, this is her husband.
Enough, John. I'll not listen to another moment of your
Abigail,
rant.
shut up.
Tis no rant, woman. Pennington's backbone is gone, and we're all suffering.
The captain's a war hero. Have respect.
Respect.
Okay, John, Abigail, I'm gonna leave you guys because I need to, like, be left alone for my thoughts, please. Why can I still hear you from here?
Go to hell. Take your captain with you.
Oh my god. You guys talk way too loud. Okay, so I haven't lied to her yet, but again, this is her husband. This is the love of her life. This is the so-called hero. This is before us. This is what she believed in, and we don't know for how long. Okay? So to have a banisher that she doesn't know rock up, and she can see the ghost that follows him around. They go into the mines, they come out. They accuse you for being compromised. They then do not execute or sacrifice or rest or blame, right, or whatever it is to Captain Pennington for the shit that he did. He sent a woman down there and locked her up in chains. He then sent her husband down there to act as a quarantine guard to make sure that no one there leaves. He wasn't a hero trying to protect the town. He was there to make sure that those miners died down there. They do not leave no matter what. And if they die, they die. That was it. But she doesn't know any of that. And her husband, or the ghost of her husband, comes back, talks to her, tell her all these things. and we come back from the mines,
Pointless.
and we know what Theodore, shut up, and we know what the truth is. We come back, and she just believes us. I expected more fun. I expected her to be in full denial, a full breakdown, like a full, complete breakdown, and seriously wanting to kill Pennington. You have an honest face? Is it because he's Scottish? This game was so hopeful from the start. And now it's just... it's weird. It makes me think. It makes me wonder if I had sacrificed them. We're doing this? No, we're not going to do this. No. I'm sure you know what I was thinking. I'm sure you know what I was thinking. We're going to leave it as it is. Right. My argument to it is, if any choice didn't feel satisfying, and only one does, then what was the point of having, like, you know what I mean? Like, why is it that my choices don't... if my wrong choice doesn't make me feel as if it was... how do I put it? Is compelling, or I feel that the possibility of it being an actual real possibility of it being a real choice is compelling enough, then why even have it in there? Like, what's the point? Like, you're just gonna give me a shit storyline because I chose the wrong one?
You're angry. Can tell.
Damn right I'm angry.
You can. Aren't you angry?
I'm more disgusted. This region is doomed. I know it in my bones.
There's no shortage of suffering around here.
Pennington saw to that when he left Deborah to rot. I know that we're together, and it makes us strong, but I'm still wary.
Don't lose yourself. You've done far more than I could ever have asked.
I'll do what it takes, and gladly. You need not ask it.
The closer we get to my body, to the truth about what happened here, the stronger I feel. My senses rise. It's as if I can taste the silence, smell the scent of wood smoke, feel the warmth of your body, feel Deborah's wrath. I feel it as if it were a part of me. I understand her anger. I feel her rage and can't help but relate to it. But that anger of mine, that fear, I thought when I left home, I'd left them behind.
You thought by becoming a banisher, you'd overcome your anger and fear.
I thought at least I'd gain control. I'm a big bad banisher. I fear no ghost. But this whole ordeal has shaken me to the core. So much so that the sister I thought was gone for good seems to be winding her way back to me.
Your sister, Iomide, wasn't it?
No. As a child, before I left Cuba, I had a friend. I chose to call her my sister.
Here we go.
That night, the night I died, I dreamed of her. I dreamed of Calendre.
Are you sure it was a dream? Is that why you left the schoolhouse without me?
Yes. It must have been a dream. She wasn't there. I mean, how could she have been there? But I heard her voice. I'd swear on it. How could that be?
The nightmare, perhaps?
The nightmare, perhaps?
I don't think so. The nightmare felt close. This felt like it came from further away. As if from a different realm of being altogether.
What did you hear her say?
I don't know. I don't remember. I think she said we were family. Never to be divided.
She's after my job. She can't have it. I'm your family now. Nothing's tearing us apart.
Death has already torn us apart.
I hate this is where we are. I hate that I'll have to say goodbye. But for now, I'll do everything in my power to catch you.
This is how we win. Thank you for being the kindest soul I've ever met.
Thank you for being the bravest.
Like these interactions, I don't mind. I find them quite nice in a way. Just everything else so far. Everything else so far. I feel very disheartened and disappointed. Damage dealt by red is increased by 20%. Damage taken. When red is hit, increase the damage of the next heavy attack by 100%. I'm always getting hit. I'm always getting hit. What upgrades can I do here? What's the next upgrade? Elite gems. Those are a little hard to find. Huh?
Ceridian?
What do you mean, Ceridian?
Ceridian, what's wrong?
Come, hurry. I need you on the island.
I don't think she can hear us. We need to go back to the swamps.
Is that really Ceridian? How did she pull that trick?
I think maybe she used the invisible to speak to us through the crow.
Pity it doesn't work both ways. Imagine having a conversation with someone far away.
Imagine that. Imagine that. Huh? Is this going to automatically teleport us? Yep.
Can you feel it? I have goosebumps.
If I bruise the bud so the specters inside show themselves, you could shoot them. Once freed, the ivy should quickly wither.
Wait, okay. Oh, is it these? No. Man, it's near the core of the creepy ivy through a string. Is that what I'm meant to do? Looks like it. Okay. Unlock against unlock against unlock. Ensnare. In combat, ensnare continuing ensnare her foes.
We can get to that ivy from the other side. The wards have weakened.
Ceridian's power wanes.
this is her island. What are the chances it's been invaded?
We
Or
shouldn't
breached?
leave without talking to the witch.
Right, sorry.
Nobody's home. I can feel it.
Oh there! Where could they be?
It's so dark, I can't tell. I thought that was just a massive hole. Okay, well, they're not here. Can't go up from that way.
Crows. They flock to that great tree up there.
Is she doing a Game of Thrones?
Already? How unfortunate.
You called us.
Did I? I thought I had more time. In the end, it runs out for all of us. As I depart this old carcass, I leave no burning heart behind.
What was that?
Go or stay. To prevail, you must first set your heart at peace. When at last you face the nightmare, you must both be clear on what you want. You must.
What do you mean?
It is not for me to give you answers, only to prepare you for what awaits. Then we can all go to sleep. Seeker doesn't hate you, Rory. She's just not used to being trusted. Protect her. For me.
What is this?
You're too late, old mosshead, as ever.
What is going on?
Time for peace. I forgive you, old man.
This doesn't explain a lot. Whoa. Whoa. Jeez. Oh my god. What I want to do here is... Okay, that does a bit more damage. So Antea needs to be the one leading.
Soldiers, bring me her head!
I need to build some spirit. I need to build some spirit. I need to build this. I hate the targeting. The targeting sucks ass.
I think I heard the sound of a gun.
Away with you!
Oh, he teleported. Can you dodge? No, you can't. Doing this again. Could you leave me alone, please, while I'm beating on your spirit cousins? Hide, 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 hide. Ow. Oh my god, please just stay on target! I need to switch back. Ow.
You're done. Is that the sound of a corpse stopping its gun?
I'll get you it! I'll get you it!
Okay, I've got no choice.
That corpse is gonna shoot.
Just had to kill him first. That's all I had to do. Okay. Our witch friend is not here.
Old Mosshead is no more. He'll never drink from your skull now, will he? Another ancient promise broken. But what about me? How do I live now? You're all I ever had, and all I'll ever have. Can I set the world on fire now? I just want to see it burn. A pity. Farewell, then.
Feel as if that was just if they had a little bit more depth in their story between the two.
She took me in when no one else wanted me. She taught me to stand up straight.
Okay, so what now?
Leave her be. For now.
Rest at the island shelter.
I am tired of all this death.
Want to talk about it?
I will do.
First we need to get to the resting spot. Wherever that was.
More corrupted ivy waiting to be plucked out.
Oh. Damn, where is it? Wow, it was all the way across the other side? Run, run, Red, run!
No roots. Just how I like it.
We missed this last time.
What will become of Seeker now?
She'll try to make sense of her pain. Or perhaps she'll sit with it a while.
If she has regrets, she must tame them.
Grief knows no rule book.
I remember Aoife's wake. Friends and neighbours came from miles around. We stood and watched over for a day and a night. There was food and drink, song and dance. We honoured and rejoiced in the life she'd led, as short as it was. I did not have a wake when my father died. Nor my mother, nor Blair or Anik. But we were running from our enemies and barely had time to bury them. It was as if their deaths hadn't happened.
What if I cannot hold a wake for you? What if your family can never say goodbye?
What if your family can never properly say goodbye? Never see your grave?
Mourning customs are social rituals. My family knows how I feel about these things. We know better. As long as my body is free of the nightmare, that is all that matters. I'll be all right.
Aye. You'll be all right. What about me? What about me when you are truly gone? Who am I without you? I never wanted to know. When I woke in that cave, I felt like I'd lost everything. I feel like I lost everything.
I'm still here.
For now. And I'm so afraid when you won't be anymore.
I'm afraid too. Afraid to leave you behind. Afraid to journey on.
I had such plans. We'd live such wonders together. I wanted more time.
So did I. But we are together now. One last great adventure.
Aye. That's something. I miss the warmth of your skin. So much.
And I yours.
Are we sure about what we're doing? Are you sure this is what you want?
We made an agreement. Are you having second thoughts?
I don't know.
I feel like this is just generic, regardless of whichever one you choose.
For you.
Aye. More so seekers grieve. I could have you back. I long for it. It pains me.
Should we reconsider? It may not be too late to change our minds. But you must promise me, Red, whatever we decide, we stick to it. We cannot change our minds again.
I swear it, my love. This is it.
Again? What? Oh boy. Kind of wish I had alcohol for this. Why is the game giving me this option again? Why not just leave it as it is from the very beginning? Just say that, hey, if you do this, for indecisive people, shut up, Moira. Why don't the game just do the whole, hey, look, if you do this, this is the, this is where, you could resurrect her. If you do this, this is where you can possibly ascend her instead, right? And then just let the player go through. Because I could imagine that if you did it in a way where you let the player go through and just decide whichever one, like there's a balance, and just let the player know that at some point you'll have to make a decision, and that and how do I put it? Your decision will be based on, or your actions before the decision can affect whatever it is that you finally decide. Because if I did 50-50 with like ascending and sacrificing people, and I get to this point, it would be 50-50, and the game would be, it would advise you that to make sure that you complete your ascended, you have to make sure that from here on in, you ascend everyone or banish everyone moving forward. Or if you're on resurrection, you have to make sure you sacrifice everyone moving forward from this point onwards. Just something like I don't like this idea of asking me twice. It makes it feel like my first option was completely a waste of time. And I think I get it. I know it was a bit of a joke for indecisive people, but it's just to make you question, right? It's to make you second guess yourself, because you've seen and you've heard some really messed up stories, and it wants you to just think about, are you sure this is what you want to do? Well, I sort of think of it like the little sisters in Bioshock. They don't tell you that your choice matters for the ending, but it does. I mean, they hinted this at the start, where it was going to matter. And then they kind of asked you to lock in. And they first said, hey, which way do you want to go? Are we going to ascend you, or are we going to resurrect you? And we said at the time, well, let's go with the ascend, and if the story of the game is good, we'll go back and maybe we'll do a second playthrough to do the Resurrection one. If it's not good, then at least we'll just watch the YouTube video or something for it. So I feel a little disappointed. I haven't even finished the game yet, but at the moment I would say this was kind of a mid-7. See, I was about to say the other number first, but I said I'm starting with 7. It's like a mid-7, maybe a 6. But I feel like it's just going down the pecking order. There's just some things about this game that are like really intriguing. And the story and the plot, it's really good. And others? No. We already said we want to do this from the start, so I'm gonna keep going with it.
We may be tempted. We must not succumb.
Banishers will remain.
Banishers. To the end.
It's also making me think that because we've chose the Ascend version,
Aye, Miller. To the end.
the only way to truly ascend her is that she's going to be the final boss.
Aided by the Banishers, Captain Pennington survived the mutiny. Now they who remain must set old sins aside and build a future, with Pennington or without. Because the captain sees no brighter horizons behind the blackened clouds of his past.
Right, new haunting cases have manifested in New Eden. Once you leave the shelter, open your map, view the location. I'm scared. Okay, let's just have a look at this. Okay, so now we get to do the other one. A lot of points of interest and stuff. Oh my god, what is up with all this? All these new haunting cases from the top. Oh dear lord. Oh, that's something for us to do tomorrow. Oh, hey, and all these ones opened up too, because I was looking for these. So we can do these tomorrow as well. Yeah, maybe we'll go through all the haunting cases before we do the main one again. So I think what we should do is fast travel to near the start. And I think what I'll also do is... Oh no, yeah, we've got a whole bunch of other stories and stuff to do here as well. I'm hoping... I don't know, am I coping? I'm hoping these little side stories and stuff will make me feel better about what's happening. Because what I was about to say was, I felt intrigued by the, what would have happened if we sacrificed him? And at the same time, I'm scared I'll get disappointed with knowing what it is. Like if I went to go back and play through this again and get to that point, how disappointed would I be with the other ending? Or, well, yeah, with selecting the other thing. Like, would it be... Oh, I've already read that. Would it be a nice surprise going, oh my god, this one was so much better, why was the other one so shit? Holy crap. Then it would make me want to kind of just understand on what's going on with the other possible selections I could have done. But I'm scared that it's just going to be just as shit. I feel like I'm going to be wasting my time. Anyway, okay. We're back at the main camp. The very first camp. Let's save. I know the load's still there. I know it's still there. Oh, I think this is just after the selection. No, it's not. The 5th. It's last month. It's the beginning. It's so weird. It saved all these other checkpoint ones. But a flame in the dark? It didn't do the same thing. I pretty much saved it right before... No, where I was last time. And all these ones just overrid it. It's really weird with these checkpoints. Really, really weird. Okay, anyway. 2 hours. Yeah, 2 hours, that's enough. I could go for another 15 minutes or so, but I don't see a point for another 15 minutes. I want to save it for tomorrow. We're going to do some exploring. I think tomorrow we're going to go through this, and I'm probably just going to go and rant. Oh, not rant, but just discuss a few of the trailers that we've seen over the last couple of days as well. The Xbox One I need to go through again, so I'll probably go through some of them before I fall asleep tonight. And then the PC gaming show, I think I might just do it throughout the day randomly or something. We've got a couple of days to think about it. But anyway, look, that is us. Look, if you're still hanging around, thank you for hanging around. Much appreciated. I hope you have a fantastic week wherever you are. It is a brand new week overall. Here, it is not a short week, it's a long week. I've got 50-50 feelings on that. Sometimes I love short weeks, but also I hate them because there's so much stuff to do on a short week. And long weeks, I feel like I'll get a bit more time to finish off work, but it's a long week, so we will see. As mentioned, I'll be back tomorrow. I'm going to carry on. I want to try and stick to this made-up schedule I've had in my mind because we've got so many games to try and get through. And when I think about the playing time for a lot of these things, I need to start hauling ass and start finishing and just go through and stop procrastinating it. Because, mentioned before, Banishers want to get through, 007 want to get through. I've got Adventures of Elliot later on this month. We've got Destiny 2 that we just want to revisit. We've got PoE 2 that we want to go through for the season. We've got Power World in July with 1.0 being released. We've got Power World coming. Beast of Reincarnation that's out in August. Then September hits, and September is going to be an interesting one because I don't know exactly what I'm going to do in September. Because we've got Control Resonant I want to play through. We've got Trials of the Sky 2nd Chapter I want to play through. I want to check out Blood of the Dawnwalker as well. Then we've got the likes of Onimusha, which may or may not surprise me to actually go pick it up. Don't care about Wolverine so much, but anyway, yeah, there's a lot. I'll probably continue this rant on tomorrow, right? But for now, we're going to relax and rest up for the rest of the night. Have a nice early morning. And we'll be back tomorrow to continue on with Banishers. I really hope these side quests will make me feel better about the game. Anyway, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are, and until next time, bye.